What is going on, everybody? Philip here from the Figure Bros, bringing you guys another review. Today we're taking a look at the SH Figuarts Final Battle Jiren. This is the premium Bandai exclusive that also was dropped with the Goku and Son Gohan release as well. So I pretty much got my hands on both of those figures. Last time we took a look at the Goku and Gohan. Now this time we're going to take a look at Jiren Final Battle. Now I was very impressed with the Goku and Son Gohan. I felt like for the price that I paid for, the figures I got, the accessories, all that kind of stuff, the face plates was really good. So let's see if Jiren can also be just as or equal to the Son Goku and Son Gohan. Of course, you guys know the drill. Please do us a big favor right now. Hit that like button. If you're new, consider hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to also hit that notification bell so you guys never miss when Jared or I drop a video. With that being said, like all of the reviews, let's go ahead and get Jiren out of the box and take a look at articulation first. All right, you guys, we now have Jiren out of the box, so let's go ahead and take a look at articulation, starting off with the head. He can look down about that much. He can look up about that much. I really like his traps, his size of his traps, the size of his muscles. Very good proportions here. He also gets a little bit of attitude. It does feel like it is a, I want to say maybe like a ball peg in here. And there's not really a ball peg at the head, actually. It's one of these little, like, I don't know what you call, like little T-shaped peg heads. Personally, I'm not a fan of these, by the way. I wish Bandai would stop making them and just make it a standard ball peg, just because it pops on and off way too easily. Even if you move the head, if you do some different type of poses, his head will pop off every now and then, and it's really annoying. I just wish it was a nice, like, tighter snug of a ball peg, but nothing that a little, like, sticky tack can't fix either. So, again, something that I'll probably look to do in the future here to kind of like solidify and make it a little more tighter of a joint. Moving over to the arms, he's got a nice little vertical, can kick out all the way over here. We get a nice little bicep cut. If I can move it, there we go, nice little bicep cut right there. We do get a beautiful butterfly joint that does protrude out very nice. I mean, you can see how much movement this thing really gets, and I am a big fan of these type of butterfly joints from SH Figuarts. They definitely bring home the figure for articulation for sure. Double jointed elbows, of course, and you do get a little bit of a standard hinge on the wrist that can go up and down. Pretty good there, especially if you got those nice key blasts going on. So really good there. Moving over to the torso area, can look down about that much. Not much of an ab crunch, but he can, there goes the head again, like I was just talking about. He can look back about that much, so he definitely has some good flexibility. Man, I really got to get some sticky tack on this. Moving over to the legs, he can kick out about that much, so we do get pretty much a full spread right there, so that's really good. Of course, they can kick out about that much, looking good there. Kick back about that much, can pretty much bend it to your will. You guys can see the standard thigh cut that SH Figuarts always puts in. Let's see if I can get it to move here. It's pretty tight and in there, but standard thigh cut, double jointed knees that can kick all the way out. He can pretty much almost kick his own rear end there. So really good 90-degree vertical. Of course, we get the standard ankle rocker and the beautiful toe hinge that we've all come to love and know from SH Figuarts. So that's Jiren's articulation. Not bad, not great either. There's always some room for improvement. Personally, I would like to see more of an ab crunch right there. But other than that, it's still pretty good. And again, I'm not a huge fan of this type of design for the top of the head. I think just a standard ball peg that would snap on and off would do good. But again, nothing that a little sticky tack can't fix. So I can at least have it on there. You can pretty much hear too, it doesn't really actually snap on. It just kind of like pops on and off very easily. So I'm just not a fan of it, that's all. Look and design, or the aesthetics and the details of this figure. The details are off the chart for this guy. I mean, his muscle proportions are really good right here. And I love particularly like his back and his traps. I mean, that's a really nice wide back, very high traps. Very good detail on all of the muscles. I don't know if you guys can also see too the paint scheme for this one. Nice maroon shiny red here with a little more of a brighter red, even down to his gloves right here, which are all nice shiny, almost like a fluorescent pink. It even covers the boots as well, almost like a Valentine pink right there. Really good color schemes. I like the different types of shading, like on his biceps we get right here. You guys can see a little bit of different coloration even on some of the chest, and the same kind of discoloration right there on his other biceps. I like all the cuts. I do wish in the future, I know a lot of people will do this with their custom figures, but a lot of these cuts should get painted in, even if it was just a little bit of a darker purple or even like a little bit of a light black, to kind of really bring home all the cuts and scrapes and the detail of his definition of his muscles. I know Nappa kind of came with that. Nappa was really good with the definition. You can really see like the black on the inside of his thighs and stuff. I think there should be the same kind of definition and detailing and shading on the Jiren. Even the top of his head, I like the veins coming through. So the detailing in here is definitely good. It's definitely much improved and does kind of bring home Jiren. I am impressed with it overall. I definitely like it more so than I thought I would. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Jiren. I wasn't like the biggest fan of him, but you know, for a premium Bandai exclusive, I figured, you know, why not? Because he was only 75 bucks, which is not bad for a figure, but the question does remain, did we get $75 worth? Well, if you take Jiren, for example, you see how big his body is. Let's go ahead and take a look at his accessories and see if that really brings home Jiren and whether or not we actually got $75 worth. So let's go ahead and prop him up right there. Starting off, we have the first head sculpt right there. Let's see if my camera wants to focus. It seems like it wants to focus on Jiren, so we're going to move him out of the way. So first head sculpt right here, really good. Nice little headstand we get with as well. Good expression. Just a really good face plate right there, or good head sculpt. Another alternative head that we get here, mouth opened. The funny thing about a lot of these faces and these stuff like that, I don't know if you guys can see, his eyes are always looking in a different direction. Looks like they didn't paint them like directly in the middle. One was always to the middle, the other one was like the far left or right. So I thought that was kind of funny. And then of course we get his one with his eyes closed, teeth grinning. We do get a nice little blast effect here. Again, would have liked another one, just 2 for each hand. I thought that would have been a little more appropriate. The beauty of this one too is on the back side of it, it does come with indentations for where his hand's supposed to be. So I believe it's this one right here. Is it this one or is it the other one? Let's go ahead and put this on for you guys so you guys can see exactly how, yeah, this is it right here. So you guys can see this is like Bandai, a little good intuitive by Bandai right here. This is good engineering. They put that nice little peg on the back of the blast effect so his hand can easily hold it. Oop. So I do like this a lot. Very, very impressive like that. So you do get a pair of these hands, by the way, so you can, here's the other one. We do get a pair of these hands, a little more open palmed. And then of course we get a pair of like karate chopping, simple hands right there. All painted pretty well. All in all, to say this Jiren is not bad. But again, I asked that question before I jump to the accessories. Do you feel like you get $75 worth? Well, if you take Goku and Gohan, that was about $100. And we get a giant piece of plastic as the flying Nimbus. We get the staff for his weapon of choice. We get a couple of face plates. We even get an accessory to change Gohan. We even get a piece of plastic to hang Gohan around Goku's shoulders. That I felt like was $100 worth. To answer the question of whether or not we got $75 worth of plastic here with Jiren, I'm going to answer that question and just say flat out no. I felt like Jiren should have been priced at $65, but because it was a premium exclusive, because it comes with a different paint scheme, that's pretty much where they're charging you from. Not a fan of that kind of stuff, but again, it's not horribly priced. They pretty much tacked on an extra 10 bucks, which again is not a big deal to me. Overall, I'm going to give this figure a solid 7 out of 10. This isn't something that I really wanted, but I bought because, you know, I was like, hey, for 75 bucks, we get a premium Bandai exclusive. I do feel like it's a decent figure. Do I think it's the best Jiren? No. I'm actually going to show you one that is cheaper, and I do think comes with way more accessories and is a better looking Jiren than the SH Figuarts. So stick around for that future review that should be coming out here at the end of the week. That's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next time.